Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. It's sunrise, just after sunrise. I woke up, walked on the beach, had ginger tea, which is beautiful. I'm going to jump into the charts. Yesterday, I sold Tesla last night before the market opened. Not all of it. I sold 50% of my Tesla, 50%. Google, I kept most of. Meta, I kept most of. TSM, I also sold 50%. Why? Because Tesla and Google still have the ability to run, and Meta. Google the most. But it does look like Tesla, Google, Meta, NASDAQ, and the S&P 500 and Bitcoin are about to do the final B to C corrective wave. And that can be a bloodbath in the markets. Yesterday, Tesla continued to drop. Google bounced a bit, Meta bounced a bit, which is beautiful. I've got buy orders for Tesla. I'm going to show you. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. If you're new to this, I've been trading for 23 years. You're watching me trade stocks and cryptos from my phone. You can learn all of this in the Crypto Mastercourse or the Stock Guru Master, both of them, Stock Guru Mastercourse. Number one, jamescryptoguru.com. I'm using Bybit to trade cryptos, and I'm using Charles Schwab and BingX to trade stocks. And if you're American, BingX is available for Americans, but you have to double check in your jurisdiction. Hit the subscribe button. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going to technicals. SMR was up 4% yesterday. MCRT up 4.6%, 4.2% yesterday. IDEX up 3% yesterday. FXS 1.7%, Meta 1%, XRP 1%, SUI 1%, and the rest of the market quite flat. Tesla down 4% on the day after Tesla got hammered the last few days after Jerome Powell said he's going to continually. Even though they held the rates, they were still hawkish. And after that, it just got hammered. Bitcoin has been climbing on this orange trend line, doing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave and then ABC correction. And you can see that the B wave is in progress, A to B. And then I expect a big corrective wave down to C. For daily, we're overbought now, turning down. Weekly, we're oversold. 4 hourly, we are oversold. Hourly, we are oversold. So we're going to have a little bit of a recovery move here off this support here, but it does still look like it's fading. We had like this pump and then fading. It's not bull flagging, it's kind of fading, but I can still take a long from this monthly support. That's where I'd open a long on Bitcoin, a safer one. This is a safer trade that I would take, like that. Coming back to that B wave bounce, corrective wave there. So that's the long that I would take on Bitcoin for a safer trade. Opening at 25,923, stop loss 25,734, take profit 28,500. Risk to reward 13 times, risking $189 to make $2,600 with no leverage. With 10x leverage, $26,000. With 100x leverage, $260,000 profits. And then flipping short from 28K down to 21K, and that's that final BC corrective wave. Before then I expect I said 29K, then 21K, and then we start the next Elliott wave impulses up. But you can see an interesting pattern. There's also a W formation here, but the Elliott wave count, we should be getting a move to 33K, but because of the Elliott wave count, I do think 28K, 28.5 will be the resistance. That's the trade I'll take on Bitcoin. For a more risky trade, hourly we're overbought, 15 minutes were overbought. That's the trade I would take, because you can short it here, but it's not much of a move to catch. It's like a $500 move. It's possible. Can short here. Okay, if you want to add a risky trade, I'll just keep it at Bitcoin today. If you want to add a risky trade, can also short Bitcoin coming down here. But it is risky, more risky. The trade can easily hit stop loss. That's a trade you can take to come down. Risk to reward. Risky but very rewarding, 16 times, risking $48 to make $779. Opening the short 26,700, stop loss 26,748, take profit 25,900. 16 risk to reward ratio, $48 to make $700. No leverage, 10x $7,000, 100x $70,000. Those are the two moves that I would take on Bitcoin, which is beautiful. And then in the later video, I'll do Ethereum. Tesla MCRT pumped a lot, which is beautiful, 4%. Tesla, 4% down. Exactly as I thought, actually. I thought there would be 4th to 5th bounce wave, but we got a bit of a bounce, and it looks like it's finished. It didn't go higher than the 5th wave. Now we can be in the big ABC correction for... Still should have more of a move. Usually the fifth wave should be higher than the third wave, but it did have a big pullback from 280 down to 244 now. I've got alerts set. The main area of buying for me is 213. So I've got buy orders at 213, 232 and 176. So 213 is the good area to buy, and I've got an alert there. So I've set an alert there on Tesla, which is beautiful. In the next video, I'll go over the NASDAQ. If you want to trade like you're seeing me do under the video, jamescryptoguru.com, take the Crypto Master Course and the Stock Guru Master Course to learn what I'm doing and how my students, 9,000, hundreds of 200,000 students, but 9,000 in my Telegram trade. You need to take the courses before you join the Telegram. 2, trading on Bybit, you get a $30,000 bonus when you meet their trading requirements for crypto. And BingX is also there for stocks. And 3, join us, 9,000 traders on Telegram. It's for free and you can trade all together. But make sure you've taken the Stock Guru Master Course and the Crypto Master Course before you join the Telegram, so you know what we're doing. And you can see some gains from me one day, that day 8,700, that day 65,000, this guy $110,000 profits. And you can just see some of the that day 7,000, that day $163,000 I made. That day this guy made $23,000. You can see some of my students in the Telegram. This guy $9,000, $30,000. These are all just posted in the Telegram. This guy $9,000, $11,000 profits, which is beautiful. That day $47,000. I've had some $1 million days as well somewhere. I can show you. This guy 1.2 Bitcoin profit. These are one of my students in the Telegram. Now I'm monitoring, so my goal is to buy more Tesla as it comes down, to be careful of the NASDAQ, to sell Google when it peaks, to sell Meta when it peaks, and to buy alts and cryptos after the dump on Bitcoin. Right now my crypto portfolio on Bybit, $299,000 in this account. It's up $1,300 from yesterday. I've got 139,000 USD cash, so I'm mainly in cash right now. I've got $32,000 worth of Doge, which Doge is holding, no dumps on Doge, but I've got buy orders for Doge in case it dumps. $28,000 worth of Bitcoin, buy orders for Bitcoin going down. Uniswap $24,000, no dump there. MCRT $23,000, up 3%. $23,000 gives me 20 million MCRT. FXS $16,000, up 1.8%, showing strength. I'm going to add another $1,000 to FXS. But it is I do expect a dump, final dump. So I've got more buy orders, as you can see, going down. So I've got FXS at $5.40, FXS at $4.10, MCRT at 0.001, Bitcoin at 21, Bitcoin at 20, Uniswap at 4, Doge at 0.5. And I'm going to put a buy order for Bitcoin also. Let's put a buy order for Bitcoin at 25 in case there's a quick nuke. You can pick up one Bitcoin at 25,000. Confirm. And in derivatives, my Bitcoin long, 0.75 Bitcoin long, $162 in the profits. Those are the updates on the markets. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, learn all of this. If you're skeptical, watch my free videos. Every day I've been making these videos almost for 4 years. Watch, learn, study. Make sure you take the courses. Make sure you learn how to trade. Don't gamble. Don't risk more than 2% capital on any one trade. So if you have $10,000, you can only risk $200 on a trade. If you have $1,000, only $20. The most important thing is risk to reward and protecting your capital at all costs, like Warren Buffett says. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to go enjoy my sunrise. I love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.